Hello, in this tutorial I'll show you how to set up recurring tags in Wrike. Now, setting up recurring tags in Wrike automates the creation of tags that repeat at specified intervals, streamlining your workflow and ensuring consistency. So I'm going to walk you through a detailed guide to help you establish recurring tasks. The first thing that you like to do is to log into your Wrike account and navigate to the folder or the project containing the text that you want to make recurrent. So this is a project administration and I have a couple of tags here. So let's say I need one to be recurrent. Now click on the text to open it in the item view, which is here, and in the upper right corner of the text item view, go ahead and click on the three-dot menu button. And you're going to see a drop down. Now from the drop down menu, go ahead and click on make recurrent. As you can see, it's not difficult to locate. Now, configure the recurrence details. Choose how often the tag should recur. Options include daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. So let's say daily, and specify the interval for the recurrence. For example, to have the tags repeat every 2 weeks, set the frequency to weekly and the interval to 2. So repeat every day 1, and you have work day or a day, or just every day or every work day. So set the start date when the recurrence should begin and the end date. So this start date, so let's say I want it to start today and I want it to end this recurrence. Okay, to repeat every day. That's so. If I want it to start here, I want it to end here. So just limit it. So define when the recurrence should stop by either setting an end date, which is there, so limiting the number of occurrences. You can also limit the number of occurrences to end after 99 recurrences or end after 10 recurrences. This is 999, or just however. So decide how many tags should be created in advance. So create upfront tags. So decide how many tags should be created in advance. So you can set a value between 1 and 60. For instance, you set this to 3 tags will be created. If you set it to 3, then 3 tags will be created immediately and subsequent tags will be generated as each preceding tags, which is its start date. So that's how it works. Then after configuring the recurrence, go ahead and click on save to apply them. Then you see that recurring tag has been applied to that. All right, so ensure the task is associated with at least one folder or project, otherwise the option to make it recurrent will be unavailable, and only users with appropriate permissions can create recurring tags. Collaborators, contributors, and viewers are typically restricted from this function. Subtags are not included when making the parent tags recurrent. So if you need recurring tags with subtags, consider creating a tag blueprint and setting up an automation rule to duplicate the blueprint at specified intervals. So by following the steps and considerations, you can effectively set up and manage recurring tags in Wrike, enhancing your team's productivity and ensuring that routine tags are systematically addressed. Now go over the tutorial from the top to the bottom to get acquainted with the steps, and once you're done, you will be good to go. Trust me. I hope this tutorial marvelously helped you search.